Hey guys, it's Katie at scrappingkatie.ctmh.com, and I have a quick watercolor tutorial using Close to My Heart's exclusive ink pads. Okay, so I have pulled two colors, Pixie and Lagoon, and then pulled one of our spray pens, and it's just filled with RO water, and then taken a package from our round sponge and just cut it apart, and I'm going to use the back side to do this watercolor technique. I also have my all-purpose mat set out, and that way when I spray the water or anything, I don't have to worry about it getting everywhere. So you just take that packaging and press it down with your fingers onto that ink pad, and then take your spray pen filled with water, and I'm just going to spray it on there. And then you just turn it over on that card front. And you can spray as much or as little as you want. And as you can tell, that spray kind of only went on the bottom of that. But I kind of like that texture at the top and then the watercolor look toward the middle. And so I'm going to do the same thing with the Lagoon ink. I've cleaned off my packaging and pressing it down. And you don't really have to press that hard. You can see how much ink is transferred. And then just spray it with the water and turn it over. And press it down there. And then I'm going to grab the August 2019 stamp of the month. And it's called From Me to You, and it's got just these fun sayings, anything from just hey, how are you, to thank you, happy birthday, anniversary, anything you can think of. So I'm going to use the Wow, and I'm just going to ink it up in just regular black ink. Two reasons for that. One, I want it to really show up, and the other, I'm going to use our journaling pen as well as our black shimmer brush to do some paint splatters. And to season all my new stamps, I just take our eraser and erase off the top of the stamp, and that seems to do really well. And then I just inked that up in black and stamped it down. And then this stamp set also has, I don't know what you would call it, but it's kind of like a marker line. You'll see it here in just a second. And I'm going to put it on a block and ink it up in black as well. I briefly thought about using a color, I just didn't know how well it would stand out against that watercolor. And I like how the Pixie and the Lagoon meet, and it's a slight purple color in the middle. So there you go. And then here I'm going to take my journaling pen and just draw a line. It does not have to be perfect at all the way around the card. And this doesn't have to be done. I do have a card that you'll see at the beginning of this video and at the end. And it is not done on that card, and you can see how good it looks without that line. I'm going to close that ink pad up and then get our black shimmer brush, shake it up real well. And I like to use these because it adds a little bit of shimmer. You can also use these for coloring images in, anything you'd like. And I'm just going to thump this marker, and then that black splatter just happens everywhere. And that's another reason for the all-purpose mat. And there you go. And I usually, before sending these out, because this is not watercolor paper, I just take an equal size sheet of cardstock and back that front panel. Thanks for joining me.